What's going on, guys? It's Infinite Smarticulls Gaming, and we are back, ready to slap with another Monster Hunter video. And as you can see, we're doing weapon designs. We're still talking weapons. We're still talking as much Monster Hunter as we can without doing a lot of talk about Sunbreak. Because if I talk about it too much, I'm going to pull my hair out and I'm going to be bald. We're talking weapon designs, base Monster Hunter, top 10 hammer designs in Monster Hunter Rise. Let's do it. Number 1, or number 10, I keep saying that. Number 10, the Kimura Ninja Hammer. The Kimura tree wasn't really impressive to me overall. However, in terms of hammer, I really did like this one. It looks like something that is very heavy that you go bop Anjanath on the head with and break his nose bone off. Just saying. Number 9, the Dirty Hammer. The Roggy Tree has made an appearance before in one of my top 10 videos, so it's not the first time it's been in here. I just really like this design. This does not look like a hammer at all. It doesn't. It looks like maybe an axe or like a handheld chainsaw. I don't know, but it definitely doesn't look like a hammer. I love it. I absolutely love it. Go bop something on the head. You know, you'd think it'd have some severing damage with the way that the design of the horn is, or the design of the hammer is made. You would think that it has some severing damage along with blunt damage of being a hammer. However, I don't think that is the case. I do like it. It's got a nice design. It looks awesome. It definitely says Ruggy on it when you see the colors. Number 8. There it is, the Gosharag Hammer, the Abominable Hammer. It looks like a club. You know, I guess you could classify that as a hammer. Very cool, very awesome. Lots of ice. Nothing much else to say. It looks really awesome. This one is incredible. The Supernova. If I'm not mistaken, this is the ice tree. It might be the thunder tree. Don't remember. I think this one's got the thunder element attached to it. Of course, you can see the ore. You can see the metallic design of it. It looks very metallic, very you know, like a relic almost, in my opinion. Oh, look what I found at the bottom of the mine type thing. But it's really cool. I think it's got the thunder element attached to it. This one I hunted with a lot. It's just very satisfying to run around with a weapon that looks like a giant crystal. Anyway, number 6. I love this. The Gargwa Hammer. It's an egg. It's an egg. It's a Gargwa egg, and I love it. Again, just like I mentioned in past videos, the hunting horn video with, you know, Bofongo hunting horn, a Gargwa weapon. Now, granted, it's not nowhere near as sharp as the other weapons, like Ibushi weapons and the Elder Dragons, obviously. But the fact that you can go hunt a Gargwa, even though I don't know why you would, because they're absolutely adorable and I love them, but you know, maybe one accidentally dies or gets killed as being part of the food chain in Monster Hunter, and you go carve it up, you get the materials from it, a few feathers from the Gargwa, you can make yourself a Gargwa weapon, and you can go slap people around with a Gargwa weapon. I think that is incredible. It looks like a giant egg. It looks like it wouldn't last more than a half of a hit out in real combat, but who cares? It looks cool. Number 5, the Abyssal Storm Mauler. That looks deadly. It really does. I cannot lie. That weapon looks deadly. That looks like more than a hammer. That looks like a piercing a club of death. The Narwa weapon here, of course, it does look incredible. It really does. It's a hammer And of course, you'd think with a design like this, just like with the Ragi hammer, you'd get piercing damage because it's got a lot of spiky bits on the front of the hammer. However, I don't think that is the case. Of course, if it is the case, please let me know, because I definitely would love that. But this one is the 5th favorite weapon for me. It was close to being 4th favorite. You'll see why in a second, but yeah, this one I love this. The color, the design. And the 4th favorite, and you can see the similarities between the Koyatus and Narwa's Abyssal Hammer. The pointy bit at the front, this one is made of ice, however, instead of claws and bones of Narwa. But this one looks incredible. It looks really futuristic, kind of like from like a dystopian society type thing. Very, very ominous design, but it looks so cool. This is another one that I hunted with a lot. Just based on the design, how cool it was and satisfying it was for that pointy ice bit to go straight through the monster you're hunting. Very satisfying. Number 3, the Bishotten Great Pronged Hammer. It looks like a club, but this design, I feel, is one of the best designs in the hammer game of in the hammer category in the game of Monster Hunter. Wow, words are hard. Anyway, Bishotten's hammer looks very cool. It looks kind of like a charm, less like a hammer, but I did fight with this one, and it's good. Not only is it good, in terms of just being a good hammer to use on a hunt, it also looks incredible. I mean, look at that design. Out of all the designs, this one's got to be one of the most unique, and that's why it's sitting in number 3. Number 2, the Almadron Hammer. The reason why I love this one, does anybody know? Anybody? Because it moves. That's right, the wheel on this hammer rotates. If I'm not mistaken, of course, it rotates, and I think it looks awesome. The Almadron weapons are all incredible. This really does look like a magical girl staff, but this is a hammer. It is cool. It is awesome. You charge that up. It's so satisfying when it starts moving. Yeah. This is my honorable mention. It's a bear. That is a hammer that can induce sleep on your monster. It's cute. It's awesome. Everybody's got a teddy bear somewhere in their house. If you don't, you got one on your hammer. This one, number 1, reason why, because it also moves. Now I know for a fact that the Deadeye Revolver moves because this was my most used hammer in Monster Hunter Rise. I love this one, and I'm sitting here going, if they put the Deadeye Revolver in Monster Hunter Rise, where's my Wyvern Ignition Blade at? Not gonna talk about it because it'll just make me mad. But the Deadeye Revolver is a very nice weapon, and I love moving parts on a weapon while you're fighting with it. So of course, this definitely was going to be number 1. It might not be the most flashy, that is until you start using it. Then it definitely is very flashy. That's my top 10, guys. Top 10 hammer designs. This is the last video for today, so look out for 3 new weapon design videos tomorrow. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is almost here. I cannot wait to play. Look out for my Sunbreak videos. Look out for Infinite Smarticulls Sunbreak videos. And see you guys on the next one.